What is up YouTube? Welcome back to a guide on how to exorcise the ghost on the brand new Bedlam map on Demonologist. Obviously, to start off with, you want to locate the ghost room and find out what kind of ghost it is by acquiring all three evidences. Once you have selected the ghost type, a picture of 3 deer will spawn randomly on the map. Now you will notice this picture very easily because it is golden in color, it's very bright, and like I said, it has 3 deer on it and a tree. You'll definitely not miss it. Once you have found the picture, you'll take a piece of that picture, which will be now a puzzle piece for you, and you'll head down to the basement where the puzzle is actually located. The basement is to the right of the lift area or the elevator area as you come in the front doors. Once you are in the basement, there will be 3 items. So there will be a lockbox, there will be a letter, and there will be the actual puzzle itself. Now to unlock the lockbox, you will need to complete the puzzle, and I would 100% suggest reading the letter, because the letter has basically everything that you're going to need to know for the trap room, which is next. Now there is no quick way of doing this puzzle. Essentially it's just a sliding solving puzzle. The best advice I can give you is do the top 3 squares first, so top left, middle and top right. Once you complete the puzzle, the lockbox will open and there'll be a key inside. Obviously take the key, you want to head towards the door that is to the left of Dr. Anderson's room. Dr. Anderson's room is in the main reception area, which is to the left of the main elevator. Now I'm not going to go too in depth on the trap room and how to do it, because I have already done a video on this, which I'll leave a link in the top right for you. But essentially you're going to need your pocket watch, and you're going to need to go back to that note that you read down in the basement. So depending on what time it is on your pocket watch will depend on what pattern you will need to follow on the trap room. Now keep in mind that this time does change, and keep in mind if you get this wrong you will instantly die. There is no way of getting out of this, so if you choose the wrong path you will instantly die. If you have managed to complete the trap room, you will head to another door, and inside this door there will be a room with an electric chair inside. Now this is how you're going to exorcise the ghost. So there'll be a note to the left on the table which will read of a previous survivor that was in there, and they've worked out how to do it for you. So essentially it will tell you that you will need duct tape, you will need 2 fuses, and you will need a scalpel to exorcise this ghost. Now keep in mind, while you are reading this note, everything is still happening around you, so your timer is still going. So if you leave it too long you will have a different path to take on the way back out, and also the ghost can still be hunting in this point in time. So just keep that in mind while you're reading. Let's say you do complete the trap room on the way back out, you're essentially finding those 4 items. Now the items can spawn anywhere. The scalpel and the duct tape can literally spawn in any room. I've had them in multiple different rooms so far. The breakers and the fuses, there's literally only 4 breakers that I've seen on the map so far. Now I'm not saying that they're definitely going to stay here, but there's 1 in the reception room, there's 1 in the basement, and then there's 2 by the god room. Now the god room is the room where you get the special item that you have to unlock with the chains. So there's 1 upstairs near the god room and there's 1 downstairs near the god room. Once you have acquired all these items, you want to head back to the trap room. Now remember, check your pocket watch because you want to see what time it is and see what pattern you will have to follow. Let's say you get across that trap room and you're in the room. This is where you will need to look out for, the duct tape tends to be the hardest part on this one. So you want to be looking out for sparks. So the best way to do it is normally to pull the lever and see where the sparks are coming off the cables. When you see the sparks, that's where the duct tape needs to go. So there's normally 1 on the left hand side, there's normally 1 in the middle on the floor, and then there's 1 on the right hand side. Both the right and the left are normally by the file cabinets. The scalpel item will need to go onto the chair, so literally just walk up to the chair and just put it, and it will just rest it on the chair seat. And then the breaker is to the right. As you walk into the room, it's to the right side. It will be on the wall. You have to put 2 fuses in there. Once you've done that, head over to the lever, pull the lever, and enjoy the show. The final tip I can give you after you've watched the exorcism, on the way back out with the trap room, you do not have to worry about the time or anything. You can walk on any of the blocks and you won't die. Essentially, the noise will still be made as if you are going to die, but nothing will happen because obviously the ghost is exorcised. And there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did enjoy it, or if it helped in any way, please hit the like button and push this video out to more people that might be struggling with this exorcism, because as you all know, this exorcism is way more difficult than the previous Demonologist map. So I can see how people will get stuck on this, especially the trap room. Like I said, I do have a trap room video up already, so if you guys want to see that and see how to do the trap room, it's actually a lot easier than it might look. It's essentially just the corners, that's all you got to look out for. But yeah, if you do enjoy this kind of content as well, consider subscribing, because we play a ton of ghost hunting games, and I'm definitely not as calm and collected as I am in this video when I'm actually playing Demonologist. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll catch you in the next one.